You were like the anti-L. Ron Hubbard to me or something.
Just funny because the Church of Scientology chased after me.
They did?
On one respect before that. You know that Jack Parsons, that Sex and Rockets book?
The Sex and Rockets, the first time I heard about that stuff was in City of Courts, the Mike Davis book.
Yeah.
There's a chapter in there on Parsons and Hubbard and the rocket scientists.
Yeah.
You did a book that was, which book did you do?
It's a biography about Parsons.
Uh-huh.
And a situation with Hubbard, L. Ron Hubbard, and
right.
a situation with Aleister Crowley, and being killed in a rocket or an explosion.
Parsons was.
Yeah. And
what was the premise of the book? What was the focus?
The focus is a biography specifically because there's so much misinformation about this crazy guy, this very dark man who Werner von Braun credited Jack Parsons for promoting or creating the whole space program because he found this sort of rocket fuel that lifted a rocket above the Earth's gravitational field.
That was Parsons.
That was Parsons.
And he's an American rocket scientist who was at USC, was he? Or UC?
No, it was Caltech.
Caltech, right.
And then Jet Propulsion Laboratories he co-founded. But he was notedly a crazy man, took loads of drugs, followed Aleister Crowley's magic and occultism.
Yeah.
He was like, at that point, rocketry was like sci-fi, science fiction.
Right.
It wasn't really considered practical.
There were no missiles. There was no space travel. It was just
these little rocket things,
right.
But that not much was made of it. It was like kids playing around. But that's what he was. He was a kid playing around.
Right.
And he created the whole space program. And before every rocket test, he would recite this poem called The Hymn to Pan that was written by Aleister Crowley. Totally occult, totally dark magic or whatever they call that. But in any case, it's sort of like, you put this book out and they're, actual scientists are mad because they're saying this is occultism. This isn't science.
Right.
But here he merged both that mystical concept and science.
Lock the gate!